Today, we are visiting what many call the world's best theme park. Tokyo DisneySea is the sister park to Tokyo Disneyland, and everyone I know that has already been says this park is going to change my life. So we invite you to come with us as we ride some of the world's most impressive attractions, eat some delicious snacks, do some shopping, and discover if Tokyo DisneySea really deserves the title of world's best theme park.
All right, we're in a little bit of a rush because they just started letting in the people, but we're heading on in to Tokyo DisneySea for the first time ever. And oh my God, look at the mountain, the volcano specifically. What? We're walking under Hotel Maricosta right now. Hi guys. This I guess is gonna be the intro to the video. We had a little bit of a chaotic start this morning, but we're here, we're doing it. I need to figure out what ride we're gonna be going to first, but this is wild. The park officially opens at 9, but they started letting guests in at 8:45. I know that this is a very chaotic start to the video, but it's a very chaotic start to the day, to be completely honest with you. We're finally here inside of Tokyo DisneySea, my dream theme park. I can't believe we're here. I think that's called Mount Prometheus, I think so. But we got our DPAs, we have our 40th anniversary standbys. We're gonna make our way over towards Soarin' right now. I have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna be making their way over to Fantasy Springs because you no longer need a standby pass just to get in. It's a chaotic morning. We'll get into more details a little bit later with how things progressed this morning, but we're learning a lot. It's our first day here. We're gonna be here the entire day. I am just so beyond excited. I honestly have no idea where I'm going either. I think Soarin' is this way as well, so we're gonna make our way there now and get that done via standby. Okay, unfortunately, Soarin' is chalked. The line is already ridiculously long, so we're gonna make our way closer towards the back of the park, and I think we're gonna head on over to Indiana Jones first and get that done before making our way back over here to do 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or Journey to the Center of the Earth, one of the two. Take a look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. This is their Little Mermaid area, and of course Nugget is still very popular with all the cast members here. Now's the time to get your pictures in with very little crowds, that's for sure. We need to enjoy what room for activities we have right now, because in a little bit the park is gonna get really crowded. Like I said earlier, I think everybody's making their way over towards the most popular attractions, being Journey to the Center of the Earth, Soarin', and then there's Fantasy Springs. So our goal is to make it over to Indiana Jones and get that one done out of the way, because that's another more popular attraction, but not the most popular attraction. And when it comes to Soarin', we have our vacation package for the next day that we're here, and that includes a fast pass to Soarin'. So shouldn't get too worried about that. If we don't get that one done today, then it's really not that big of a deal.
Before we get to our first attraction, let me explain a little more what happened this morning so you guys know why we seem out of breath and stressed. So the park's advertised opening time for general guests was 9 a.m. and because we were staying at Disney's Ambassador Hotel, we were eligible for happy entry, which grants us 15 minutes of early entry into the park. We arrived at 8:45 thinking that we would get the full 15 minutes advertised with this benefit. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Apparently, they started happy entry at 8:30 this day, which is something they do often it seems, and general guests were let in at 8:45 instead of 9 a.m. So only a few minutes after we bypassed the massive queue and was let in were all the other guests able to get in too, causing us to panic and grab the first DPAs and 40th anniversary passes we could and make a break for it. Don't make the same mistake we did. If happy entry is advertised for 8:45, then arrive at 8:15 just to be safe, so you can hopefully have a less stressful start to your day.
All right, here we are, Indiana Jones Adventure, Temple of the Crystal Skull. Let's head on inside. So basically, this is another version of the Indiana Jones ride that they have at Disneyland over in California, but with a different storyline, slightly different theming, but still a popular ride. And it looks like there's even a ride photo, which is interesting. But take a look at this empty queue that we have right now. Over at the front, it said 2 hours. That's 100% not the case. I think they just put that there in the morning, but we'll see. We're not nearly gonna wait 2 hours. I highly doubt that. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Look at this. This is insane. Look at that. all the way up there. See, that's kind of the downside about having a short queue, is that you don't get the time to really appreciate all the details and to look at things. Oh, it's one of those mirror effects. That's cool. All right, Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Crystal Skull. What the heck was that? It's basically the same exact ride layout as the version in California, but at double speed. You are hauling through that layout. Oh my gosh. And it's so much smoother. Like, you ride the version in California or Dinosaur over at Disney World, and if you're sitting in the back row in the corner, you feel like you're gonna get launched. But over here, it's so smooth. Like, you still have the jarring motions, and it still, you know, feels realistic and faithful to what terrain you're on. But it's so much smoother, and I love it. And the overall aesthetic and design of the temple that we're in, it's so much cooler and so much darker, and relies on blacklight a lot more than what you can find over in California. I loved it. This was a fantastic version of Indiana Jones. Honestly, my favorite version. And I think not getting launched is part of the reason why I love it so much. It's such a good ride. Honestly, a great start to the day over at DisneySea. So as we're leaving the area of Indiana Jones, take a look at that. The seaplane is over here. It's crashed, and it has C-3PO on it too, just like in the movie. I love it. They have monkeys walking around. What in the world? Our next attraction is Journey to the Center of the Earth, which means we need to make our way back inside Mount Prometheus. So far, I have been impressed by everything I have seen in this park. The hype is real when it comes to the level of detail that they put into everything.
Being a theme park content creator is a dream come true. Riding new coasters, trying new foods, and bringing you all along for the adventure are some of the best perks of the job. But you know what's not so fun? The behind the scenes hustle. Filming all day, walking 20,000 steps, and then coming home to hours of editing. Don't get me wrong, I love all the post-production work it takes to make these videos happen, but after a full park day in filming, I'm exhausted. So naturally, the last thing on my mind is taking the time to cook a proper meal. That's where Factor comes in. Factor delivers fresh, ready-to-eat meals straight to my door. They're made by real chefs, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes. So after a long day at the parks, I don't have to stress about cooking or settling for junk food. They have keto, high protein, calorie smart, and vegan options. So no matter what your diet looks like, Factor's got you covered. And not to worry, if you're not in the mood for a full meal, Factor even has these awesome and delicious smoothies you can drink to keep you going, no matter what's on the schedule. Factor keeps me energized and focused, so I can spend less time worrying about food and more time making content. Plus, because it's so quick, I actually have time to rest before heading back out for another park day. Get 50% off and free shipping on your first Factor box using my link in the description or scan the QR code on screen with your phone. Every purchase using my link helps directly support the channel and helps me bring you more content like this. Thank you so much to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back into the action.
Okay, so we were in the mood for some breakfast before riding Journey to the Center of the Earth, and we stumbled across one of the popular food items over here at Tokyo Disneyland. It is the gyoza pork sausage bun. It looks interesting. It's a very lengthy sausage bun, but I can't wait to try this. Ooh, that's really good. It's basically like a pork egg roll filling inside a bao bun. That is really tasty. Holy cow. This is good. Definitely try this. All right, guys, we've made it. My most anticipated ride in the whole world for many years. I have been waiting to ride this attraction, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Hailed as one of the best theme park attractions ever created. I can't believe we're here. We're at DisneySea. I'm finally getting to fulfill my dream of riding Journey to the Center of the Earth. We have a fast pass for it, guys. Let's not waste any time. Let's head on inside and do this thing because, oh I'm so excited. Sorry, other one. I got that in my ass.
Attention explorers. Journey that includes sharp turns and sudden drops over rough and rugged terrain.
Oh my gosh, we made it to the elevator shafts. This is what's gonna take us all the way down. Wow. What the heck? Wow. Okay, if you don't want spoilers, skip to this part over here. Oh my God. I have seen some pictures of the ride and I've avoided videos, but that blew my expectations out of the water. That was insane. So basically it's a modified version of the test track ride vehicle where instead of 3 across or 4 across, it's only 2 across, and you traverse down into the center of the earth and you come across a bunch of different creatures and things, and then you go off course and you go even further and you wake up this monster. And I've seen pictures of this animatronic before, but nothing can compare to seeing it in person and the sheer size and scale of that animatronic beast. It's insane. And then the ride goes from 0 to 100 real quick, where you pick up a lot of speed and you go through all these turns to go up, and then you go down over a pretty sizable drop. And I got some negatives on that. You feel weightless going over that drop and you get a little bit of floater air time. That was insane. Oh my gosh, it's not the longest ride in the world, but boy, does it pack a punch. Visually, it is a gorgeous ride. I can't wait to ride this again. I hope I get the opportunity to ride this again today. We're definitely going to be riding it again the next time we're here because we have a fast pass included with our vacation package. But oh my God, that was nuts. 10 out of 10 ride, 11 out of 10 ride. I'm so happy I finally got to experience it for myself. That was incredible. I just want to take a quick second to appreciate the area that we're in right now. Inside the volcano. Not really inside the volcano, but you guys know what I mean. Take a look at that. We have a Nautilus submarine down here, which is nuts. And there's a waterway that goes through here as well. Like, there are boats that will sail through here and go to other areas of the park. This is just insane. All of this is themed around the works of Jules Verne. So yeah, the greens and the golds and the steampunk everything, it's just very reminiscent of that. And I just can't get over it. I can't believe that we're here. Just look at that. Oh, look, there's a boat. This is all just insane. I can't believe I'm here right now. All right, here we are, 20,000 leagues under the sea. Let's go on down. Check out these ride vehicles. What in the world? So this is where we sit over here.
We sit over here, sorry.
Yeah. bit of a tight squeeze, but it's fine. Oh, we can move the flashlight around. There's a little knob here. You can move the flashlight around. The bubbles are making it really hard to film. I'm sorry about that. I like that you can control the flashlight. It adds a neat little bit of interactivity to this. So we made our way over into the port discovery section of the park, and guys, I don't know how well you can hear, but they're playing the old Epcot Interventions loop. What used to play out by the Fountain of Nations or the park entrance. I don't know. Either way, it's old school Epcot music loop, and we don't have it anymore. And I get to hear it here. Oh my God, this is incredible. Nostalgia, man. I'm so sad with what they did to Epcot. That's a topic of discussion for another time, but we're heading on over to the Nemo ride right now. A different kind of Nemo. Oh my gosh, did you notice that? How we're on the water like that? Do you guys remember this music? Oh my gosh. So we have made it over to Nemo and Friends Sea Rider, but unfortunately the wait time has jumped significantly from the last time we looked. When we started walking this way, it was 30 minutes and now it is 70. Oh gosh. We'll come back to this one just a little bit later. And check out the show building for this ride, guys. It's based off of the Marine Life Institute. So basically, I think this ride is like in the time frame of Finding Dory, which is interesting. And also, this artwork over here looks very familiar to what we have over at the Seas with Nemo and Friends at Epcot. I really wish we could ride this thing now, but here's the thing. I'm like, because I used to be a cast member, I pay attention to these things. I'm looking for the merge points. So the merge point is right here, and the rest of the queue is both a mix of standby and Premier Access. So typically the actual ride is not too far away from the merge point. So DPA's scan right here, the merge point is over here. You can see they're holding standbys over there. So how much longer of a wait is it really once we get inside the actual building? I don't think that it's a 70-minute wait. We did wait in line yesterday for Monsters, Inc. Ride to Go Seek, and it was posted at a 60-minute wait, and we only waited 30. So, I don't know. We might actually give this a try. We'll see. They're playing Illuminations. They're playing Illuminations from Epcot. It's like a different take on it, but this is they're like leaning into Epcot with this, and I love it. Ah, and it looks like Coda has discovered Aquatopia. Hi.
Hi.
Find anything interesting inside the Nemo gift shop?
They have a squirt clippy.
Have you had time to observe this? See, you don't get wet. Now, there is a version in the summer where you do get really wet, and I think they have like different options in the summer, but for right now, in the winter time, you don't really get that wet. You're just kind of riding around on the water. But this is really cool. I hope we get the opportunity to ride this later today if the line's not super long. But it looks like a cute little ride.
The guests haven't picked up that you're not gonna get wet. This.
They start freaking out a little bit. And take a look at that. There are actually 2 sides to this ride too. So in case it's a very busy day, they can operate both sides. But this is so cool. This is basically a trackless ride on water. There's a thin layer of water above the floor, which is how all of this works. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. But and I can imagine that maybe they turn this on to be like the really wet side, and that side might be the dry one. I don't know. It looks like you actually go through a tunnel over here on this side, which is really neat. But I just can't get over this. The Jules Verne theming is incredible. And to be honest, I have no idea why I love the Jules Verne theming so much, because I remember saying the same thing when we were over at Disneyland Paris, and in their Discoveryland, which is their Tomorrowland equivalent, it's all Jules Verne themed, and it has a very similar color scheme as well. So, I don't know. I just really like it. I just like this whole park. I am living the dream right now, and I am just so incredibly thankful for everything. So the way it works here in Tokyo Disneyland is you need to be willing to wait in line for things, or else you're not going to get anything done. So we are in a very lengthy line right now for a Bao Bun, more specifically a Donald Duck Bao Bun. So we'll see how long it takes. I have heard that the lines look intimidating, but they're really not that long, so we'll see. We're hopping in line now at 10:50. We'll see how long this takes. Konnichiwa. English?
English? Okay. Order?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Shrimp bun.
Mm-hmm. 2 shrimp buns.
3 shrimp bun.
Yeah.
That's all?
That's all.
Thank you. How do you pay? Cash or card?
Card.
Card?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. That is so efficient. It's a long line, and they have someone going through asking what your order is going to be, how you're going to pay, and they give you this so that you can just hand it to them and you don't have to do anything else. That's how they keep the line moving. That is awesome. Okay, so overall, that line took about 20 minutes. Not too terrible considering how long it looked. 20 minutes is a long time to wait for a snack cart, but hopefully the result is good. This is the ukiwa bun, or also known as a shrimp bun, and I love the packaging too. It makes it look like Donald's in a life preserver. It's really cool and kind of cute. So yeah, let's go ahead and give this a try. Actually, let me not bite the rice paper that's in here. Hold on. All right, let's go ahead and give the Bao Bun a try. Not bad. It's not fishy, which I appreciate, but it's really good. If you're a fan of shrimp anything, you're gonna enjoy this. This is not bad. Okay, so I want to take a second to talk about this. This is a literal seawall. On the opposite side of this is the bay. We already mentioned this earlier, but I love the detail. Let me see if I can lower the exposure a little bit. I love the detail of the water coming through the dam over here. That's a really cool detail. I love that. And it's just so cool to see how close we are to the water, and it's just open water over there. They built this thing along the water, and it's really cool. I just love it. So now we're walking into the Cape Cod section of the park, and this is basically the land of Duffy. Anything and everything Duffy related you are going to find here in this section. Also, take a look at all of these sleeping ducks. They're just chilling, floating in the water. They're adorable. And over here at Aunt Peg's Village store is where you're going to find all of your Duffy related merch. Not just Duffy, but his friends too. Oh my goodness, it is cuteness overloading here. What in the world? Look at all of this. I like the banners on the ceiling, and it's just, oh my gosh. Literally anything and everything Duffy related that you could want is here. Wow. Take a look at all the Duffy and Friends headbands that you can get. They of course have all the stuffed animals here too. It's the whole gang. We see a lot of people walking around the parks with these coin purses. They're like little satchels that you can wear cross-body, and they just hold coins or whatever little things that you can get. They of course have outfits that you can put onto your stuffed animals to dress them up. They have different kinds of hats that you can wear. Like, take a look at this Cookie Ann one with the little floppy ears. Then you have Shelly Mae. I think the bunny is Lena Bell. So the fuzzy hat with hand thing that Coda bought yesterday, they also have in Duffy form, but this time you can't put your hands through it. It doesn't have like any mittens or anything. They have different keychains with Duffy and his friends all sleeping. This is a neat little thematic detail in the store, postal service, and you can see there's a bunch of letters and packages going to different places. Like over here up top, there's Donald Duck. This one's from Mickey Mouse at Walt Disney Studios. This one's really cool. This one's going to Epcot over at Walt Disney World. Oh my gosh, take a look at these ear holders. That is so cute. So if you buy any of the Duffy and Friends ears, you can get little ear holders where it looks like Duffy's holding them or Shelly Mae's holding them. Oh my gosh, and take a look at this. You can get Duffy and what's her face wearing like kimonos and stuff. And in typical Japanese fashion, they have your little souvenir snacks that you can buy and take home to your friends and family. All right, babe, do you want to show the people what all you bought and what the damage was? We can already see the first thing that you bought.
Yeah. Do you want to see my stuff or my mom's stuff?
Just the stuff that you bought for yourself specifically.
For myself. Okay, so I got these ears.
Very cute.
Cute, cute, cute. I got what I have dubbed, oh no! Dubbed him Naked Olu because they had one where he had his little wine shirt on and stuff. I got Sleeping Olu.
Aww.
And it says sing a lullaby because he sings. Cute butt. And then I got, this is little foot. Ah, yes. Again, Naked Duffy. They have ones with clothes on.
And those are all keychains?
Yeah.
Nice.
And they each come with a little book telling you their story. And then I had to get the Duffy ears and the Duffy ear holder. What is little butt? And then everything I got came to $74.
Okay, that's not bad. That's quite a few things.
Yeah.
You got two pairs of ears alone would have cost you $70 in the United States.
And then some.
Yeah.
They're like $40 now.
Mm-hmm. You happy with your purchases?
Yeah.
You ready for the Duffy show later?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, take a look at that. It's Thumper and Miss Bunny. How cute. Oh, you guys are adorable. You never see Miss Bunny out. Hi. Okay, so remember those ducks that I showed you a little while ago? There's apparently a heck of a lot more. Look at them all. Oh my God, there's so many of them. And most of them are just sleeping. That's an excessive amount of ducks. Oh my God, Donald, come get your mans. What in the world? Oh my gosh, guys, take a look at this. It's Sailor Mickey or Admiral Mickey. I don't know. But what are we, on the Disney Magic? That is incredible. I had no idea that there was another one. Oh my gosh. Milk chocolate popcorn. This smells so good, but the line is so long. I mean, I waited 20 minutes for a Bao Bun, and actually this line is nowhere near as long as the Bao Bun line. I don't know. Let's see. Babe, are you wanting to wait for popcorn? Milk chocolate popcorn?
Smelled really good.
It does smell really good. All right, we have the chocolate popcorn. It only took us about, what, 10-minute wait? Not bad at all for popcorn. And it came out to, what was it, 400 yen? Is that what she said?
Yep.
Yeah, not bad at all. So, babe, go ahead, give it the first try.
It's different.
Different? Different how?
Obviously, it's not like they put, you know, the Hershey syrup on it. So it's crunchy still, like caramel popcorn. But
Caramel?
I don't know how I feel about it.
All right, let me give it a try. All right, let's go ahead and give it a try. It's tasty. I see what you mean by it having the same crunch as caramel popcorn. I see what you mean. I don't know how they do it, but it's tasty. It's not bad. Okay, can we talk about this for a second? How is there just a massive cruise ship here in the middle of the park? What in the world? They have a little mini Titanic here. It's the SS Columbia. What the heck? This is so cool. And also, water. You can see all the like cargo ships and everything. Are you good?
I'm so laughing. There's so many ducks.
There are so many ducks. Yeah, all of these.
Flying right on the water too.
All of these are ducks. There's just so many of them off in the distance. You can kind of see them in the camera.
And when you're like, oh, there's no more ducks, another big batch of ducks comes.
She's very easily amused.
How many ducks there are? Where are they going?
So this is one of those shows that you need a reservation for, and it's a lottery system to get in. Thankfully though, there is a nice viewing spot right up here on an elevated platform by the Columbia. You can look on down. Plus you can also see the group of people over here. That's just regular public viewing area that you can watch it from as well. So it's a little bit of a distance view, but we are able to watch it. Okay, can we just take a second to talk about this area of the park? We have the Columbia ship over here, and by the way, massive propeller. And then we scroll on down over here, and look at that. The Tower of Terror. Hotel Hightower. Oh my goodness. You good, babe?
It's Old Man Jenkins.
Old Man Jenkins. So we're making our way past Tower of Terror, and we met a cast member who actually used to work at Epcot in the Japan Pavilion. And take a look at what she gave us. We have first visit stickers with our names written in Japanese. That is so cool, and it has the date written on it too. That's awesome. We're not going to be putting these anywhere. We're going to save these because this is a really cool souvenir. All right, the time has come. You ready?
Yeah.
We have express passes for the Tower of Terror, and this is the ride that Coda is not looking forward to at all. She hates any and all versions of Tower of Terror, just drop towers in general. She's not a fan of, and to be fair, I'm not really that big of a fan of drop towers, but we flew all the way over here. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and she's gonna go ahead and do it too. So let's head on inside, guys, and get this over with. Before we head on in though, take a look at the massive queue for Tower of Terror. Holy moly. Thank goodness for fast passes. And here we are, guys, Hotel Hightower, also known as the Tower of Terror. It's a little dark outside. Let me go ahead and brighten this up a little bit. There you go. Oh man, I am low-key terrified, but I hear that Joe Rohde is like the main character of this ride, so it'll be fun. Arigatou gozaimasu. And take a look at the QR code for Tower of Terror. That is so cool. Wow. Check out the lobby. Oh, look, there he is. Joe Rohde. I love that he inserted himself into this ride. I mean, Joe Rohde was a big part in Tokyo DisneySea in general, I think. I could be wrong. Like, I'm a big Disney diehard, but I don't know every little thing, but I think he had a major part in Tokyo DisneySea. And if not DisneySea, then this attraction. Take a look at that, guys. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Joe Rohde as Harrison Hightower. That is so cool. So from what I can gather, Harrison Hightower is an explorer who travels the world collecting different artifacts, and he has his own hotel, the Hotel Hightower. And from what I gather, he may have collected an artifact that he wasn't supposed to collect, and things go very wrong for him and his hotel. It's just pictures of Joe Rohde everywhere. I can't take this seriously. Look at this dude.
それではここでその謎の鍵を握る彼の最後の記者会見の録音をお聞きください。
私は莫大な金をかけ呪いの偶像だとバカバカしい。シリキ・ウトゥンドゥの呪いは本物だ。これ以上先に行ってはならん。私と同じ運命になるぞ。私の忠告を聞け。呪いは本物だ。シリキ・ウトゥンドゥの目が。早く逃げろ。まだ間に合う。
Wow, that's impressive.
ご案内いたします。この先にもたくさんのコレクションがありますので、ぜひご覧ください。どうぞ。
Oh, wow.
This only one is cursed.
These are crossbodies. That is so different.
So much better.
So much better. Okay, so that one's yours. This one's mine. There is quite a tone shift between you getting off of the ride and the gift shop that they have over here. It's all bright and colorful, but that's not the best part. I just want you guys to take a look at this glorious artwork of Joe Rohde, and it's not the only one. There's another one right over here. Look at this man living his best life. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. So as far as I can tell, this is the only bit of Tower of Terror merchandise in this whole gift shop. They have the Shiki over here, at least I think that's his name. They have some glassware with Hotel Hightower. They have a reversible bag. That's really cool. It's got Shiki on one side and then you have Hotel Hightower on the other one. All right, babe, what did you think of Tower of Terror over here in Tokyo?
I like that it had a crossbody seatbelt.
The crossbody seatbelt was actually very comfortable. I was worried, like, yeah, you don't get to float as much when you're going up and down.
That's fine.
But you feel a lot more secure on this ride, which is very much so appreciated. I will say, with it being a crossbody seatbelt, there isn't as much slack in the gut area. I did pull it out as much as I can, and I didn't have that much room to wiggle with my gut on this ride, so just bear that in mind. It's not as forgiving as what you'll find over at Walt Disney World or Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, things like that, if you're used to it. But other than that, it was a fantastic ride. Is it as good as the Tower of Terror over in Paris? No, because the Tower of Terror in Paris is a lot more intense and a lot more scary. For me personally, I couldn't take this one seriously because Joe Rohde was everywhere. And it was just pretty funny. Like, the story is great. I love the story, and it was definitely creepy, but I just couldn't take it seriously knowing it was Joe Rohde. But other than that, it was a fantastic ride. Definitely worth your time. If you can get a 40th anniversary DPA for it, then definitely go for it. Is it worth a 3-hour wait that it's currently holding right now? No, absolutely not. But it's still a lot of fun. So guys, if you could put an attraction next to Tower of Terror, which one would it be? Well, DisneySea has the answer. Oh my gosh. Toy Story Mania is right next to the Tower of Terror. What in the world? After you get the pants scared off of you in a drop tower, you can come on over here and play with Woody and Buzz. That is the most random thing. Okay, well, this is nightmare fuel. What the heck? I've seen pictures of this before, but it is just even more terrifying in person. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. Oh Lord. But it's crazy how this tiny little area of the park is just solely dedicated to Toy Story Mania, which by the way is currently at just over a 2-hour wait. Holy cow. So even though it's a little cold outside, it's never too cold for some ice cream. So babe, what do you have?
It's the Mickey Ice Bar Tropical Fruit flavored.
We've seen a bunch of people walking around with this ice cream bar and it looks really tasty and it seems pretty popular, so.
Smells good.
It smells good. It's actually really tasty. I like it. It's got a little bit of mango. Is that what I'm tasting?
Sure. There's a pineapple on here.
There's pineapple on here. Yeah, it's like pineapple, orange, and cherry, something.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know my fruit flavors, but either way, it's tasty. And I opted for the sea salt ice cream. Now, I fully expect to not like this at all because I've had sea salt ice cream in the past and it wasn't good, but things might be a little bit different here in Japan, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. It's actually not bad at all. It's very sweet. It's like a vanilla flavor. It's like vanilla ice cream in the center with like a little bit of raspberry or something on top. Not bad at all. It's like biting into a wafer cookie on the outside. Not bad. Another example of the thoughtfulness of the cast members here in Japan. It just got done raining like 30 minutes ago and there's some little puddles on the ground. We saw a cast member with a sponge on a stick absorbing puddles and like taking it elsewhere. That's insane. They don't want people to step in puddles, so they just soak it up themselves. That's awesome. I love it. So we made it back over to the Cape Cod section of the park, and we are here at Cape Cod Cookoff for what, babe?
Duffy Show.
Duffy Show. We're heading on inside for a lunch with a Duffy and Friends show. All the Duffy friends are going to be out for this show, and we're excited to check it out. Okay, so we have made it in the theater, and the process is a little confusing at first, but it's really self-explanatory. So when you walk inside the building, they're going to direct you to a section where they're going to hand you a little slip of paper over here, and it's going to tell you your table number, and they're just going to confirm your reservation. Then they're going to direct you over to the food counters where you get to tell them your drink order. Unfortunately, you don't get any choice in the food that they give you. Everyone gets the same exact thing unless you're a kid, which there are two different options, one for adults, one for kids. So for adults, we have the macaroni gratin, which is a meat sauce with sausage. There's also mixed greens with chicken, and for dessert there's a strawberry and milk mousse, and then you get your choice of soft drink. And with each reservation, you get a souvenir coaster included in your meal. For the kids, they get a hamburger with Aurora sauce, corn, french fries, chicken nuggets, fruit jelly dessert, and an apple juice, as well as a coaster. So unfortunately, if you're a picky eater or someone who's not really open to trying new things, this might not be the experience for you because it's just one choice. Everyone, literally all the adults, are having the exact same thing. So we have made it inside. We are at our table. We have the two end seats. We don't know if we're gonna have any people here with us, but this is our view of the stage. Not terrible. Everyone's gonna be sitting down once everything starts. But yeah, nice big room. And Coda's really eager to see what she got as far as a coaster because each coaster has a character on it and she really wants Olu. And they come in these sealed silver bags, so you have no idea what you're getting.
You got the bunny.
You got the bunny? Which one is that one? Stella Lou?
Yeah, I think so.
Stella?
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold
Sorry,
on.
my finger was covering it.
Yeah, you hold it up. All right, next.
Called one of them.
Aww. It's Gelatoni. How cute. Yeah, it's not Olu. Can you see the other side? It isn't Olu, but you know what? We'll take it. It's still adorable.
みんな集まれ待ち遠しい日つい私たちは折り紙を使うの折り紙そうかバスケットはきっと海に流されちゃったんだよあの気持ちが混ざり合って素敵な最高な旅がきっと待ってるワクワク求めつないで世界中に笑顔の花咲かせ
All right, right, babe, you're gonna have to help me out here with the story because I did not follow at all. So what's your take on it?
I think there were multiple storylines. But I think, you know, they're all like hanging out or whatever, and then Gelatoni's showing off his painting, and then they find the one that's not done yet, and he was sad about it because they found the one that he wasn't done. It was supposed to be a surprise, which was the boat with everybody on it. And then so they tried to make him feel better about it. And then like Stella couldn't dance or something, so Olu saved the day, as one does. And then Cookie Ann tried to make him a cake, but then they couldn't find the basket that Duffy walked off with early in the show. I don't know if you saw that. I saw Duffy take the basket of fruit. I think everything's good now because Stella can dance. Cookie Ann finished the cake with the help of friends. And the painting's done? Yay, friendship!
Friendship, yay! So overall, out of 10, how'd you like the show?
I'm gonna go with an 8.
An 8? Why an 8?
I understood what was going on.
Valid, I guess, valid. But you got to see Duffy and his friends and Olu. Okay, so just so you guys know, the Duffy and Friends Wonderful Friendship Show is paid extra, and it's only available if you book it ahead of time, a while ahead of time. Like, I was on the Disney Treasure trying to book this show, and so Coda had to cover for me for filming a couple things. It took me a while. It was a process. The website crashed, but we did it. We got it. And you have to book this as like a lunch package in order to see this show. So you can't just walk in willy-nilly and see it, unfortunately. So just bear that in mind. If you're a big fan of Duffy and Friends like Coda is, I knew that we had to see this show over here. So I was lucky enough to get it. Some people aren't always so lucky. You have to be on it like white on rice when it opens up on the website for booking. And I don't remember how much it was. I'll put it in over here once I figure it out. I think it was worth it, whatever it paid, because looking over at her and seeing the smile on her face, that was worth it. Completely worth it. You know, she loved the whole thing. When Olu came out, she was so happy. Oh my gosh, take a look at this view of Mount Prometheus, guys. It is insane. We're making our way across the park to go ride Sinbad, but I just want to point out this view, and then we come out over here, and this is the front of the park. Look at this lagoon, guys. This is a Disney park, by the way. This, like, it blows my mind. This is unlike any Disney park I've ever seen before, and I just can't believe that this is the level of detail that they put into it. All right, this may be our final ride of the night, Sinbad's Storybook Voyage. This is another one of those attractions where if you're at Tokyo DisneySea, you absolutely have to do. Let's head on inside. I'm telling you guys, Nugget is the biggest celebrity here. Everywhere we go, the cast members are losing their minds over him. And they're saying kawaii, which I think means cute. It is adorable how excited they are for him. This character right here is the one I am most excited for. Little Shandu. Little baby tiger. No one else is with us, yay. Whole row to ourselves. Oh my gosh, there he is. Look at him. Look at how adorable he is. This is a massive animatronic, oh my gosh. Look at his little tail.
トバット魔法の楽器で乱暴者の猿たちをこんなに仲良くなれるとは思わなかったよ。また一緒に演奏しよう。きっとついに見つけたよ宝物宝石や黄金じゃなくてコンパスオブヨアハでも忘れないで。迷った時は心のコンパスを信じるんだ。
I just want to point out the forced perspective on Mount Prometheus from about any angle in the park is ridiculous. It looks like it's so far away and so tall, but it's like not that far at all. It's crazy. All right, guys, if everything goes according to plan, this should be our spot for Believe, Sea of Dreams. I read online that this was a very underrated spot to come and watch because the primary viewing areas are all over there. But the benefit of the show is that it is a 360-degree show, so you could watch it from pretty much anywhere. And this over here on the fortress is going to be our spot. The heck time is it? It's not even a reasonable time. It's just after 5:20 and the bells are going off. Huh, interesting. Mount Prometheus is doing something. Oh, wow. More of that, please. It's cold. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of figured that this was going to happen, but the winds have definitely picked up and are pretty comparable to what we experienced over the first couple of days here in Tokyo. And unfortunately, they have made the announcement that the performance of Believe, Sea of Dreams tonight is canceled. So we have one more night, one more opportunity to see it. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled that second night, but if these winds continue, then obviously it will. But it'll give us just more reason to come back. We still have one more full day. The winds are picking up again. We still have one more full day here at Tokyo DisneySea, but that day is going to be heavily focused on Fantasy Springs. So let's go ahead and start making our way out of the park and back to the warmth of the hotel. Also, in case you guys are curious, that black thing over there, that black ring, that is part of the Believe Sea of Dreams show, and it would come out over here onto the water and do a whole bunch of lights and pyro and stuff. All right, Tower, you got 60 seconds. There you go. Before we make our way out of the park, however, we need to pick up our ride photos from Tower of Terror. You can do that over here at the main entrance of the park to your right if you are leaving at Photographica. So when you want a ride photo at the exit of the attraction, they'll print out a ticket for you and you give that ticket to these folks over here. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need a plastic bag?
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's gonna do it from us here at Tokyo DisneySea, our first day at what I truly believe is the world's best Disney park ever. Like, there's nothing that can top this park. It is amazing. Though it doesn't really feel like Disney. It doesn't really feel like Disney. It's not like in your face with it, but it is just the most unique thing ever. It's so hard to describe. All the rides here and all the experiences, it's so different and it's incredible. The amount of thought and detail that's put into everything here, literally everything, the tiniest of details. And I'm so happy that we have a whole nother day here. But in that next day, we are going to be focusing heavy on Fantasy Springs because we have a vacation package, which means we're going to be able to ride everything that we want as many times as we want through the Fast Pass lane, and it is going to be awesome. But I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. I know it was a long one, but I hope you guys stuck around until the very end, and I hope you enjoyed every bit of it. If you enjoyed any part of this video, please help us out by leaving a like on it and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video. If you guys are new to the channel and you loved what you saw here today and you want to see more like it in the future, then please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and we would love to have you be a part of this journey. Huge shout out once again to our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this kind of content would not be possible. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.